EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
I need a new chair. This is on this one.
As it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway in Las Vegas. The returner, Trey Tucker, going to bring this one. A dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, but give service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that third phase of any football team. A special team provided the spark to begin this game.
O'Connell to throw right away. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
And so much for that great position to start the game. Now they're way behind the six. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Throwing on second down. Here's O'Connell. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
How about that one, Yanks?
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not good open there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to turn off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing his Allen on 3rd. That is Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Allen. He's got to hook up with Diggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pick up there, 26 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll get this one down at the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. They run it again with Cook. Only a yard of the pickup there, and they'll bring up a 3rd down. Allen going to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on fourth down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball. Now,
well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's finally out of bounds, but he gets it to the 25. What a return.
We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big-time returns. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. Look to throw. Flush down lane. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And over. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Daniel Carlson sets the Raider field goal from the right hash. This from 45 yards away. The kick by Carlson is good. So the return hadn't fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. These two teams all tied after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 67 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Touchdown! Devontae Adams, 74 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Raiders have recovered. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes, it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. He's got Turner. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 37 yards.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Here's Tucker. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And that's going to be incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. To the air, Allen. And Gets it away, and it falls down incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. O'Connell looking to throw on first. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. O'Connell. Looking deep for Adams. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Now it's O'Connell. Caught by Turner. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. 1st down in the red zone. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And once again, O'Connell back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Turner.
DJ
Love when they play man coverage.
From 19 yards away, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle.
Why would you blitz, dumbass?
By 2 more. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Allen now on 1st down. Stephon Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question on almost every play.
Extra point by... After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, they have that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
O'Connell to throw, third and short. He goes underneath to Abdullah. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. To the air again with O'Connell. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard
Return receipt.
A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker, as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on...
Stephon Diggs. There he goes again. Stephon Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Bass on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Madden go to Madden, that's for sure.
Boy, they're down only one score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Starting the third quarter with Cook. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Rolling to his right. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Again, they'll throw with Allen. That goes out wide to Murray. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Well, he's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. It moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. On play action, Allen. He'll buy some time right. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it, because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Allen going to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
What up?
So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time
too much green.
So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
O'Connell now on 2nd and 10. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
If you run an out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Throwing on 3rd, O'Connell. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go for it. O'Connell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Sticking to the air with O'Connell here. It's caught here by Adams. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. It's a big play there for Vegas. 45 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Throwing on 2nd down. Here's O'Connell. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Aiden O'Connell taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. O'Connell's throwing for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 3 quarters have come and gone. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the two-point try. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. O'Connell looking to throw on first. He'll let this go for Adams. And that's caught inside the 35.
Don't play man on me, bitch.
For Vegas, 48 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. That's caught by Myers. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Back to throw. O'Connell. He's got it. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers from 10 yards out. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th. And now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And the Raiders have got him. Dropped for a loss of 7 on multiple defenders. Oh, he fakes a spike. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield.
The fact that he would hype that, knowing damn well I'm not about to fall for that shit. It's crazy.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New Orleans Saints. Glad you're with us. It's Blake Groupie to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of bounds. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
O'Connell on 1st and 10. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And O'Connell now to throw.
Made him go the way I wanted him to go.
It's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
The pass caught by Olave. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. That's running out of steam. He left it just short. No good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive linemen. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. Same target. It's Jacobs again. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing, O'Connell. Looking deep for Adams. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Adams the man in motion right. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Able to find the open man. That That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. In motion left goes Myers. Here's O'Connell again on 2nd and 10. And that one going to come up short. No throw. Maybe a little over-anxious. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't because it wasn't his normal forward delivery. And I think he might have had it right. He wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield. And it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Now O'Connell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. He'll get it here as he'll run the end around. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Oh, man. Rage quitting, bro. Like, goddamn. So I'm actually thinking that crosser for me with Connell is better with that underneath in route. Gotta do it 2 by 2. I need a new chair. This pitch battle. Oh, bitch. Fucking broke.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
It is stupid.
And off we go from Las Vegas. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start here is Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Ronald. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Mostert. And Mostert going to pick up a Dolphins first down as he'll get this up to the 43.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
In motion left, Hill. On first down, they go with Mostert again. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give them a gain of 37. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Mostert up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Mostert will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The returner, Trey Tucker, going to bring this one out. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Throwing on first down, O'Connell. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. Here's O'Connell. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
After the turnover, it's Tua. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, 29 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards on the play.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
First down throw, O'Connell. He completes it to Abdullah. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Dude, fucking quick.
Now it's O'Connell. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
To throw here, O'Connell. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
To the air again with O'Connell. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more on that one, and another first down. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of, until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On second down, O'Connell.
Madden.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot, because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try to buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. A first run for the backup, Odula. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's going to struggle a little bit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion right goes Adams. O'Connell looking to throw on first. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
No, no, did we, man?
2nd and 10 now from the 35. Back to throw, O'Connell. Open man right side, Myers. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And O'Connell now to throw. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And he will score. Touchdown.
Jacobs is on the Packers.
Adams, 37 yards.
Next year.
And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. All right, here's a Captain Obvious setup. That all starts with a kick. If that's no good, this doesn't work out.
But it's not just the kick, as you well know. You're right, it all starts with that, but think of everything that has to happen for it to be successful. The kick has to be great. Then someone has to come up with the football. The defensive team actually drops the ball, touches it. Who knows? Maybe there's a block on the play. Sometimes you're just plain lucky. That's why these plays are so good when they happen, because they don't happen very often.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. O'Connell to throw on 2nd down. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
It's at Packers.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell.
Die.
Touchdown, Raiders. DJ Turner.
Brody, I use Turner more than Tucker, but you got more stamina. And he's not as fast, but quick. Got that 95 acceleration. So he can get where he needs to be pretty quick. And then I just use Tucker sparingly because he's got like 70 stamina. I can't use him as much as I want.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Open man completes it to Claypool. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Wilson in motion left. From midfield, here's Tua. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing on second and long. Tua. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Tua going to throw.
Shit out of it.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Send Waddle in motion left. How about this? They'll change it at the line. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that flag accepted. No sign of Tua departing. Fourth down. They're going for it. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Tua on fourth down. And going deep for Hill.
Swat it.
And that's caught at the 25. And he will have a Dolphins first down.
To be honest, I really don't even know this year, bro. I really don't even know. You can go anyway.
It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
Seriously, bro, why are you jumping in front of me?
first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football. Now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Miami.
Huh? What are you implying?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Hill going to go in motion right. On first and 10, it's Mostert. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping.
Larry, thanks, bro.
Even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 4. In motion, Hill. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They're going to go in motion right. From the gun, it's Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Now, throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On first down, Abdullah. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. In motion left goes Myers. Throwing, O'Connell. Over the middle's complete. That's Myers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now will come. On the outlet, this is Adams with a catch. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Dolphins will take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 30, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Second and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And this is going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. They're going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Here's Mostert, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
One more time with Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's O'Connell. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They'll go for it. O'Connell. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw here, O'Connell. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. O'Connell looking to throw yet again. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. 2nd and 6 coming up. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here comes 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
That's not throwing bullets. Hey. Fucking bullet pass, man.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Baltimore Ravens. No, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's a 2nd and 8. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. Down the right side. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 34 yards. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Had the option to hand that one off and run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. For the returner, Trey Tucker, going to bring this one out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Adams, the man in motion right. O'Connell on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's O'Connell. Gets it downfield to Mayer. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. Throwing the out route, incomplete.
Raiders.
It's Myers.
Complete to Jacoby Myers. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Back to throw, O'Connell. Well, incomplete. to Trey Tucker. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
And I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I'd keep pressing it downfield.
He finds Mayer here, and he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool, he looks calm, he looks collected in marching them down the field.
And, Brandon, I just think the game continues to change and evolve because we're calling these guys rookies. But, you know, they've thrown the football so much at a younger level now.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. O'Connell's throwing for it. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Here early, a first quarter onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
Jerry.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Andrews' first catch, good for a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive, and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we, talking to him in the court. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jerry Tillery running in there and setting him down.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
He's got the hook on Odell Beckham. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. After one, our score 9-6. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And in for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah 15 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Turner. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
and O'Connell now to throw. This pass into the hands of Turner. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down throw, O'Connell. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
O'Connell back to the air on 2nd down. That's caught by Myers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Throwing, O'Connell. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw, he broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Sticking to the air with O'Connell here. Open man right side, Myers. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now O'Connell. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. O'Connell here on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2. Here's O'Connell. To the left side, there's Mayer. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. And they'll get it to him on the end around. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you?
Hills hit, and he lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. A give off the middle to Davids. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw here. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Here's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A left-side throw complete to Adams. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Now it's O'Connell. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That one was tipped up in the air, and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's That's a short little jaunt into the end zone because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, O'Connell. And this is going to be Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. A turnover is obviously, Charles, always costly, but when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
O'Connell on 1st and 10. And it's complete to Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. In motion left goes a tight end. And he'll get it here on the end around. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw here, O'Connell. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. He'll let this go for Adams. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
And they'll run with Tucker. And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders! Trey Tucker, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Now receiver in motion left. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Raiders have recovered. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. And man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score.
Well, I'll let you bum. Don't ever play man on Devontae. Never play man coverage, bro. It was at that moment he knew we fucked up. You play man on me, we scoring touchdowns fast. Give me one sec, fellas. See, route tech is a lot different on the PS5 and the next gen consoles than it was in the current gen. See, current gen route tech would be basically any cut you do with highlight and get separation. In this one, it doesn't necessarily do it all the time. But there's certain situations where it works to a T. Like if you press man, route tech is going to automatically count that fade. If you're running a fade route, it's going to count that as cut. So if you press it, he's gonna highlight immediately, and he's going to get a super win release animation. Is your DB is going to basically get animated into a loss. Every fucking time. It doesn't matter if you have the best corner. It doesn't matter if you have Ramsey on him. If you play man press and you go up against a route tech receiver, you're basically gonna lose that. Now the throw really is going to be on the user to make the right throw. And if they underthrow it, it might get picked. Ooh, this fucking chair. But they underthrow it, it might get picked. But if you free form that bitch just right, bro, you're gonna torch their ass for a touchdown, man. It's like I've got some new stuff that I like. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm trying to, I put a post up saying, I'd run bunch my way, which is a little bit off meta. I know some people comment and they'd be like, "Oh, it's bunch is meta." No, meta is people that spam the same plays. Like the plays that I use with the route combos, I use a lot different than what is classified as meta. Like meta, you're looking for like the double post and shit like that, like annoying route combos that are already built into the playbook, but they're predictable. I'm gonna kind of show y'all some stuff. All right, so I'm gonna show you verticals, for instance, right? I would go random, but they start calling bullshit ass defenses. So we're just gonna, we're gonna do it against match quarters. Let's see what we can create here. Usually, obviously, yeah, you want to come back with a crosser, but you want to smart route this comeback to shorten it. And you want to motion him over and then run an in route. So now you have that in route with that check release. So you can read that crosser because you'll have a route coming underneath. But you see, I'm going to slow it down. You got a window to pass that. Just got to find the window. Right there. You get a good pass lead on that. You got it. Because I got 3 guys trying to cover Devontae. The running back squeezes out of the backfield. Let's try this again. I'm going to actually try to hit this throw.
79 Bronco. Street, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
And boom. Bad attacks match quarters. That's the new way to attack match quarters. Now it's really that in route that freezes that mid read. If they user it and they try to take, man, this fucking chair, I'm gonna end up being dead. See, if they try to user the crosser, most times people do. They're going to give you 2 reads underneath. I want to show you the read progression of the in route, and then you're going to have to check. So you'll have room to follow him as a lead block, or you could just run that drag across, easy rack, or middle of the field. You know what I mean? You could playmaker the running back up. You can see right there. That's just one route concept that you can use with this. Okay. Another one that you might see is like this zig under the crosser. Now, if I'm running something like that, I need a high low, so I might just keep the wheel. And then what I'll do on the other side is I need, oh, you made it do that. Usually I would run like a double zig. So I need to pull both of those zones out. So it'll be double zig. And then I could run like an in route right there. So boom, zig, zig. Just maybe a little flats to the outside. Quick pass, easy read. Trying to find some other ways to open that crosser up and slow it down. You can see right there, I think what I want to do is probably, if I can run like a backside in route. I'll go in route with this zig. Maybe it won't.
19 type, 19, 15, Pioneer. Check.
And then obviously just got to keep a smart comeback over there. Run it like that and see. Might do a out route or a smart in route. I need him to be slower. You know what? Smart out route, in route like that. Then the zig. That should be what I'm looking for. Yeah, now I can throw it down. I mean, just kind of go through the read progression. Out route's going to pull the quarter. You don't have much of a window with that crosser because of the wheel route going out. Now I could probably run like a vertical or a hitch. So that would look the tight end or 1-on-1. So I have the crosser and the tight end 1-on-1 downfield. Let's see what I want to do though. So If I smart route that, and just send him vertical,
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
do like a spacing.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Right, do it like that.
Check go.
I feel like that was a little jam that shouldn't have been. Give me one sec. Could be hash mark dependent too. Yeah, I didn't need him to chuck, so I might actually run him on fade.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Yeah.
On the set.
It's like another one that I found that I like is when I run the bench pivot. This is actually a speed out. That route that you see. It's like the only one that I don't like is the depth of Myers. You can actually smart route this one to go like 2 yards deeper. And you read the speed route, speed out. See, I would have probably speed out. Read the speed out with the scissor. Speed out. He's going to cut out and go up like 3 or 4 yards. And see how he turns around? That's just like it is on next gen. They basically just turned this route into a hot route on next gen. But that's how it runs. But you got to motion it out so he gets close to the sideline so they'll turn around. If you don't, then it'll take a long time to progress, and if you try to throw it, it'll be a bad throw. But you want him to get right there, turn around, and just be ready for it. So you have your high-low. I could have actually threw him the ball. Or you can choose to wait now. I'm trying to see what I could do. That route is actually pretty good. That one that goes in the middle, it just kind of hooks and ladders. So on the backside, I could actually run a block release.
Roll. Buffalo 18.
And it'll have to be a smart route. See, I'm going to show you. See, a regular route, see the depth of the dig route is probably like 1 yard pass. So it's like an 11-yard. Smart route it. See, it goes like an extra 2 yards behind it. So that gives you like an extra 6 feet, which that's going to be feeding underneath hook zones and stuff.
Rig alert.
You'll motion him out. Read the speed out. One-on-one, definitely going to take that. You know me. It may be tight, but one-on-one, bro, if you get good at user catching, just trust me, just throw it. Especially if it's man. I think y'all seen enough of my gameplay to know what happens if you play man. Even if it's tight, you can see right there, he has to cross that. But even with tight coverage, bro, if you get good with user catching, as long as you know it's man, he's not going to play the ball. He's going to play the receiver.
18, Pioneer. Riggs.
Just kind of read the speed out. Boom. Then you get the dig, speed out, goes up to the block. See, that's why you want to make sure you motion that out. Okay? Now, if you're doing it frequent enough, obviously they're going to start respecting it, right? So, other things that you want to kind of do, you want to start, let's say they try to run cover one, so they can play on it tight, right? You motion them out. Now, with the line set up, I put since I'm a right-hand quarterback, you want to put your speed guys over here. Then you want to put your stronger guys over here, okay? Power run. And then follow him, wait for him to pick someone up, and then just try to go forward. You're not always going to get like a big game off of it. But you can be creative with like the package utilizations. Like Just kind of wait, be patient, run like Le'Veon Bell used to. Remember, just sit in the backfield, wait for a hole to develop, wait for your guard to kick out. If he kicked out, I'm Le'Veon Bell. I'm gonna cut it the other way. Not too many people run like that. They'll try to fucking hold turbo and just run right into the butt cheeks of their fucking lineman. It's like, be patient. If it ain't there, wait. Oh, that ain't there. I'm gonna go this way. You ain't got to hold turbo. Trap runs need time to develop. Okay, it's not for you to just try to burst through a hole. If I try to burst right through here, it's going to be a lot of traffic, and you touch anybody, you're going to get animated. So if I'm just trying to run straight in there, it's not necessarily going to net me as many yards. Okay, so like I said, I just try to enforce, like, if you're going to be running trap runs, be patient, read your holes. If it ain't there, sit there, cut it back. You know how much more effective that is? Be patient. Now, obviously, you're running people that blitz a lot, don't run trap runs. Okay? Do not run trap runs if they're just trying to send every blitz, But if they're sending like a 4-man, 5-man rush, obviously you can be patient, find your run hole. You need to cut it back. And you're so good that time. But, it's just something to kind of start incorporating into your style of play. Now, another thing, like I said, you might want to use your packages, run 2 tight end. That's one thing. One of the things I like about this formation is you run 2 tight end, and I can go to my 2 tight end sets that I have. I can set my audibles for something like I feel like in certain situations I want to run. Let's say I do not like space and switch here. I want to run like a drive, right? So I can come out in my gun bunch, and they're going to be expecting like some meta play. So they're going to come out in their defense to stop a meta bunch, right? And you just fucking check down on that ass. Let me find my play. Now the drive right here, there's going to be a delay release by Myers. They're like chip blockers and you just go through it. Which is good versus people that blitz. So I'll be like, okay, you're going to run that. Counter to my other bunch. He's going to run that delay relief. Which is a good play to have. Like, I know I don't use it as much as I should. But obviously, you have that. Now, obviously you got 4 verts in here. I run 4 verts a little bit different. Like, I run it with a block release fade, smart route. And then I hit like a zig off the backside. And then over there, I want to kind of get to the flat. That's really the main thing. Just get to the flat. If I can motion him out, get him, get some clear out space right there. I ain't even got to run an out route. If the flat's open, I'm going to throw it. Now, if he plays man, I'll be able to pick that up, shoot it down the field. I probably read it a little bit late, but there's some other things I can do in here too. I just got to find it. It's like, let's say I run a smart vert. And just have him run a little out route. Yeah, you gotta be able to hit them flats. Give me 1 sec. Like, one thing I hate about these low overall quarterbacks, man, they're inconsistent. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, but I not letting you outside. It's about to be dark. I had made my custom hot sauce. I'm gonna give y'all a recipe. Y'all ever put syrup in your hot sauce, man, when you cook it? You know, mix it up with all the other stuff. Put some syrup in your shit. Shit gonna give you some sweet heat. Get you full too. Mm. I don't know why they wait so late to release the new Madden shit. They're like, go ahead and release that shit. They're trying to promote and get their sales up. I did see the playbook we may have next year. You know, and the Raiders are going to have a pistol with a reed flat wheel in it. So I might be using it here and there, not using to abuse, but situational when I need to play. RPOs work best when people don't expect it. Like, you come out and you start running a gimmick offense early and often, like that's all you're running, you're not going to have much success. Versus someone that uses it maybe 2 or 3 times a game, I guarantee the person that uses it 2 or 3 times a game will have a larger net yards, more success rate. I can't understand you. Eat. All right. Like another thing I want to show you guys too, fellas. You know the pass rush on current gen was glitchy. Like you could D-line user like a motherfucker on current gen. And there were some things on current gen that were just broken beyond repair. Like the user D-line rushing in regs. I used to put Crosby on the D-line, bro. And he was unblockable. You know, when I came to next gen, I noticed that was a little bit harder to do, so I don't fuck with it too much. Another thing is like your routes are a lot different. Like you don't cut on a dime. Like regs, you would cut on a dime on certain routes. Y'all remember a couple years ago, and I used to run that PAD bouts, and like every fucking time I called it, bro, that the deep out was like sideline catch 99.9% of the time. Like they would stop on a dime and boom, the ball would be there. They would cut on it. You try to run that shit on fucking next gen, the routes run curved. They don't hit a point and then just 90-degree angle. they curve their routes. You know, I guess to be more realistic to a degree. But you're not going to be able to run pinpoint stop routes. So it's just, you know, one thing that's obviously a difference. Yeah, it did versus like people that spammed too much man coverage. Like it would make it easy. Like if you had route tech, you could fucking throw one play touchdowns on 2 man under. With switch route concepts. Like I can't do it on this one because on current gen, if I run this concept,
Come 19! Come 19! 79 Broncos!
current gen, if I run this concept, Adams is butt naked open, right? Like he's open, but it takes too long to develop on this. Maybe I got blocked a running back. Or, let me do it like that.
60 Maverick! 18 Rattler!
Like current gen, you'll have time to throw that, and it'll be a one-play touchdown. Next gen,
Ready, ready!
like I might have to motion over here.
Hurt, hurt! 60 Bobcat! 60 Panther 11! Panther 11!
There we go. Now I'm not gonna get that in a game. All right, but if you go back and look, you notice he ain't really highlight. Like I didn't really see him highlight outside of the press. Like, and he didn't do a double cut. Like his cut, he had to recut after he got pressed. But I'm gonna try to watch him again. I might start doing this, motioning him to block. I'm gonna watch Devontae. Notice he didn't highlight. Even on the second cut, he didn't highlight. Now, current gen, he's gonna highlight once on the first cut, and then he's gonna highlight again, get even more separation on the second cut. It don't work like that on next gen. So that's what I'd be saying. Like route tech really work on these one cuts. Like if I run this switch, he should highlight because he's not gonna get jailed. I'm gonna block him. He should highlight right there. Nope. Sometimes it do it, sometimes it don't. I don't know.
Let's go now!
I know if I go in the game, he didn't run a real crisp route. But you know, I know how to use a catch, but
Let's go! Ready, ready?
that shit destroys man coverage. Dumb enough to play man on me, bro. I weird go deep. It's like my money route kind of stuff, like one-on-one, just build them off, boom. That's Devontae. Who needs Pat Mahomes when you got Devontae to throw it to? Like one-on-one, he fucked up. I have the most booty ass fucking quarterback and just throw it to him. It's like, no. Like, obviously, I gotta get the throw off. And you know what's even crazy is like the user catch tutorial that I put out for fucking PS4. This shit works on PS5. The only difference is you gotta add the freeform to it. Like, that's the only difference. So it's just like another step added to it. Spam, like I didn't even go. Yeah, alright. So sometimes you gotta cancel that play action because it'll make you drop. I can pump fake. You put a double to it. fake. Got to clean it. Pocket. I gotta start. Man coverage, do not run no play action on man coverage. Go. You gotta start doing that. Just block the running back. I know I don't block the running back a lot. That's probably something I need to start doing. Pretty consistent. Might start using that one. Obviously, that's cover one. This is the one we use against quarters. Like if they're spamming quarters, send them vertical. Block release and boom. Read the crosser underneath. Giving y'all free money right now. Free fucking money. Take notes. See quarters. Tight end on the street. Running back in like a block release. If you ain't got a block release, just put them in the purple. Get out of here. Check. It'll be open right across the middle of the field like that. Next year I might have Brock Bowers. He'll be a lot faster than Mayer. And he'll run this T. Playing someone that's spending quarters, that's how you beat it. Obviously, I don't run quarters versus trips. I play different versus trips. But I'm just showing y'all, if you're playing someone and that's all they're doing, they're spamming no matter what, that's the easy way to attack it. Get good yards now. If they start it's either drag or in. There you go, that high level. If they start lurking, you put the in route. Start lurking, chase the in route, and you have that. So that's just how you attack quarters. Pretty fucking easy, pretty simple. Only worried about trying to throw one play touchdown. You're not going to be throwing close routes and stuff like that. But you could do, try to experiment with stuff. Like, okay, on the backside, so on the vertical. One. You know I'm gonna take my 1-on-1. Fucking chair gonna kill me, man. I gotta buy a new one. Man, eat that. Stop playing. Trying to figure out what other defenses y'all see like. Also, there's a thing with like defending on what to do, like who you're going to block, who you're going to send on a route, what route you're going to send from the backfield. based off of the alignment of the pass rush versus your tight end and your wing back, so that you know what route you need to use and you're not just spamming shit. Try to give you a random play. You kind of get an idea. So see how no one's lined up in front of the tight end? That means I can run that drag. That's not going to be a problem. But see, now what is going to be a problem is no one's accounted for him in the pass rush. If I try to block him, tight ends aren't usually very good finesse blockers. So what I might do is I'm going to put like a check release on the backside. I wouldn't run 2 check releases because most of the time they not. Let's say I put the double team on him.
Hey, check that, street.
I'm trying to figure out.
70 range.
Checking.
Hey, smash, drop those. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Why it's not.
Check up.
All right, so see like how he's right in front of the tight end? It means I will block the tight end and send him on a route. He'll pick him up. And, yeah, you know, he just sneak out of the backfield. Obviously, I need to get him out of there because I won't use Johnson unless I'm just goal line. Obviously, you're trying to make it known that I'm running. You gotta just actually use like a receiving back or something. Just pay attention to the alignment. And it's going to tell you what you need to do. Okay, I can be like, okay, I want to run a reverse swing. I feel okay with the crosser. But if I'm going to run that crosser, that means I can't have 2 routes going to the same spot of the field. Okay, so it'd be the reverse swing and the short cross. And then I can motion the deep cross to be the high low to the crosser. So boom, high low. So just break it down for you guys. What? So you can see, I've been kind of labbing this play with the reverse swing. And the reverse swing is going to pull any flat routes down for me. And it usually, like if you have a mobile quarterback, it'll give you an option to kind of run a little bit. I don't know why my tackle just not blocking. Maybe I need to start using double teams with it, maybe. But let's slow this down. This is a double move cut. You don't want a fast receiver to run it. So if you have someone slow, it'll be ideal. So a Z slot like Jacoby Myers, or just a Y slot like, Renfro would be great for running stuff like this. Because he's so slow and he's got to run 2 cuts, it's going to allow there to be separation between the vertical and him. So the vertical is going to actually pull the route down the field as opposed to most people that just run like corner routes into verts and having them too close to each other. I get a lot of picks on plays like that, especially in mud, where people run 2 routes to the same spot on the field and there's no separation. I got a good 10 yards of separation before I throw this, so that's also a good way to avoid KOs in mud, so just kind of think about that route concept. With the vert, so the vert cross, you have a reverse swing, and then just make sure you double team and ID right there. That way Colton just does something. Listen. Yes. So I gotta make sure he's double teamed anyway. I have that rep where you just drop back and then block anybody. And there you go, start spamming blitzes.
Here we go. Here we go.
So you just spamming the slot blitz.
Lions. Street. Street. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Riggs. Riggs.
I just dump it off. It's a nice little play, and like I said, in Mutt, you get some mobile quarterbacks, bro. Like you could start taking off with it. And then obviously I got the comeback route. Now if I'm reading for the comeback, then I'm not going to run the reverse swing. I'm going to run the drag. And then I'm going to run a wheel off that backside. And then I'm going to run a fade. Like that. That's like almost like a re-flat wheel concept. I might actually keep that on one side. What y'all think? Instead of doing the motion. Let's see. This is too slow.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
Instead of running the drag, let me run the cross here.
19 tight.
I run
19
the
tight.
cross, we run the corner.
18. Pioneer. Ready.
So you got to really just cancel that so that you don't roll out. Now, cancel it and just try to scramble. Usually it's not going to be very good because I did that shit in fucking Mutt. So you want to be on that cancel quick, but you want to set your feet. That way you don't roll out into the pass rush if you don't intend on doing the motion height variant. Trying to see what else I got.
Hurt. Hurt. 19 Lions.
Let's say I run it like that.
70 Rangers.
Still want to have that corner. Because I'm running to that side of the field, I'm going to run the reverse swing. Now, I'm not going to do the motion.
Check up.
I'm reading everything.
Here we go. Shot.
And they just did a good job defending it that time.
Back at 60.
I'm probably better off just running the cross here instead of the dig.
Hut, hut.
Damn, boy, if he had a faster arm,
Come on. Set.
I could do something with that. But most of the time, like I said, I have to improvise. I'd run it like this.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Get up.
I'm trying to design plays to beat zone, and they're playing man. That's just really one of the things, like weaknesses of this specific play. Not very good versus man, but they do start running man, and you start hitting them with that screen.
Ready up.
Pretty much be like the same thing. It's like the only thing is you probably want to run like a quick hot route, like a hot read. So you could either run a comeback with Adams, or you could put Myers in route and motion him to the other side. So you can pull any flat defenders away because they're just going to roll out and read that. But you could either read that or the screen. Obviously, I run 3 screen protectors when I'm doing this in Mutt. And they just get down and field and they drop the they can complete it. Now, the other way to run this is to run it. It's running without running. Look, you could do it like this, and then just hot read fullback on flat. If it ain't there, you can throw the screen to the other side. And your blocks get downfield. In the same way. Just hot read to flat. Throw the screen. Prefer that you run it to the side that your quarterback throws with. Don't just be like, oh, I'm gonna roll out to the left every fucking time. You got a right hand quarterback, bro. Like, it's not gonna be good. Unless you got like a left hand quarterback. Other than that, run it like this. I read it. Follow your blocks. Ooh, I seen you, Illuminor. So that's probably the best way to run that. You know, you add this to the other plays that I'm already giving you.
Check smash. Check smash.
Well, you can do. Ooh. Ooh. I see something. Let's say.
Here we go. Here we go. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Motion him out.
Hut, hut.
Might do some route concept. Motioning him out. I don't know.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Street. Street.
So that's going to clear the middle out. You got the drag. Dig. Gotta be a little bit more composed. I think. That'd be the dig. And if I could do the slot cross, same thing, just motion. He's a flat read anyway. Clears the middle of the field out so you can, oh, one-on-one. Oh, let me throw it. Let me try that again. Get him out of the box. Clear it out.
Riggs.
You don't want to respect it.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hurt. Hurt.
Yeah, you don't want to match up with it. Okay.
Seven Pirate. Come 19. Come 19. Go.
It matters one-on-one. I don't care if it's a running back. One-on-one, I'm throwing that shit.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Bronco. Hurt. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut.
Oh, we almost. Hey, I actually like that because
60 by
I didn't feel like
Check.
the play action bugged me to do a stupid rollout. So let me see. Just somehow vertical.
60 Bobcat. 60. Ready.
That time I was, but.
Ready.
I could probably cancel out of it.
70 Timberwolf. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Alright, so I feel like if I cancel like that,
Tight. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hey, smash. Check go.
Oh, good. Got him. That slowed him down. I'm making the CPU mad, bro. Let me stop.
Go street. Hut, hut.
And then I'm gonna have this formation. Like I already seen the playbook. Like next year, I'm gonna have this formation in my playbook. But I'm gonna have better weapons. I'm gonna have a better offensive line. I'm gonna have more viable running backs. I know I'm not gonna have Jacobs, but we're gonna have Dylan Lobb receiving back. We're still gonna have Amir Abdullah. Gonna have Zamir White. Gonna have McAllister guy. It's like a receiver, but they got him listed as a running back. And he's pretty fast. So man, we'll see what I can possibly create with it next year. But
70 Lions.
I know I got some gadgets
19 Lions.
that can run it like that. That's a one-on-one. I just gotta probably need to put like Devontae on that post route. I'm just saying. So I could probably run. I'm gonna run it flip. I would have him as my speed.
Tag. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Ready.
Nah, man, can't throw on a run for shit.
Here we go. Here we go. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Check smash. Check smash.
I did it like that.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Experimental.
Go.
Move. Oh my god, yes! No! Okay, so I gotta motion him in.
Ready. Rig alert. Rig alert. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Well, my quarterback sucks.
Top 19.
Like he
Top
can't
19.
really do shit, to be honest.
79 Bronco. Hut.
Not really a pass rush, he's just blitz spamming. Oh! How I miss him? Oh, fucking quarterback sucks. How I miss him? Oh my god. You know, when you roll out, you glitch the coverages.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
So I could probably just run that short crosser. I'm wondering if I can't get him to block to the side I want him to. I could chip block underneath. So it'd be like keep the chip block. Alright, I need him to not defend that. Maybe I need to run fade instead of a streak. Better yet, instead of block release, just send him bird. Pressure con, you just dump it off. Master this shit. So it'd be Burt tight end, motion fade. The pressure comes, dump it to the running back. I see you, Mumford. Probably should hit square. Let me go back and look at that. Like as soon as I rolled out, you seen how the coverage glitched on the fade? Y'all see this, right? That's cover 3. The third will always drop down as soon as you get outside the numbers. So we're on to something now. So put him on a fade.
70 range, 70 range.
Anything else doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get out of the pocket. They're not going to let me. Oh! Should have been PI. I'm not sure if I need to play action at that point.
19. Check, 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 check.
I'm going to put him on a reverse swing to the other side so I can get to the rollout faster.
Warrior 70.
So put him in a fade, run it like that. He comes, we'll just dink it off.
Ready, ready.
So
Seven pirates, seven
we're not motioning anybody across the formation.
Top 19.
It'll be the running back swing to the other side.
79 Bronco. Ready.
And that way you have a hot check over there. Facing blitz.
On the ready. 60 Maverick, 60. Go street.
So I got my hot check right there, swing route.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Go.
Man, if I had a quarterback that could fucking throw on the run, man. God damn.
Panther 11, Panther
I have no idea how stressful this is.
Buffalo 18. Check smash, check smash.
Or I could just leave him like in comeback, motion in, comeback. Bro, telling you. Now, I could probably make this work in what? You know, I lab it now, but what? I could probably do damage for this. So if I'm going to be...
19 tight.
See, Helm is more... He's going to be more of a in route
19
with a block release fade. That way I get a chip block, high low. User that bitch. Let's go.
Okay, break.
Get this shit down. I actually like that route concept because I get a chip block by the running back, which is fine. You know, I can deal with that. It gives my guard better leverage, and it weakens the pass rush point. And then he's open right there. It's a nice little route concept. I might start using that one more. I'm trying to figure out. That's reverse swing.
70 range.
Let me get these route concepts for you guys. So based off of what I see, if there's somebody in this gap, this B gap, then we'll keep him in his route as is. The only thing that I would need to do differently. See, next year we're going to have post routes and shit. This one, you don't have too many viable options. I mean, it's probably just like a throw out. That way I can check to it. So this would be like another way you could run it. Boom, hot read on blitz. And really, you just want to kind of run this to make them stop blitzing you. Or they're just going to keep adamantly blitzing you. And you can start going to the other side of the field. Okay, so I could probably, like, okay, you're going to blitz over there. Put me a hot read check, and I'm going to go to the other way. See right there. 1-on-1. You make things happen. So just kind of play with it. Check the alignment. See, he has a 3-tech rusher, and then I always try to teach you guys, pay attention to the D-line techs. If you don't know what I'm talking about on D-line techs, ask me. Help you. This specific formation, you got a 0-tech, which is a nose tackle. You have 2 3-techs now. If they start sliding left and right, they're going to change the tech positions. You might have a 5-tech and a 2 and a 3 or something like that. But this specific formation right here, you're going to have a 0, 2 3s, and 2 6s. Okay? So as long as they have someone in those B gaps, I can't really run something directly at it, or it's going to kind of get jammed up. So I don't want to run any route that's going to go through the B gap. Kind of pay attention to stuff like that. So I'll run this route. It cuts behind. I just wish my quarterback could fucking throw. Just kind of pay attention now. I'm going to kind of show you. We try to run that route. He might chip block it, depending on the play, though. But usually, if they're blitzing and you got it in 3 tech, usually it's not. You're going to get knocked down. It's a swing route. A hot check versus the blitz. See right there, he's just getting double jammed. It take him a little bit longer, like he get open, but he gets double checked on his blocks when you run right at a 3 tech. See, look, he's going to disengage off. Your running back's going to try to chip block him. Chip block. It's just too much trying to chip block instead of getting into your route. He can't get into his route. He can't pull that defender away from the other routes, the X or the Y receiver. Obviously it worked right there, but you want to run your route concepts clean and crisp. You don't want to have shit just getting jammed up. Like I was talking about when you're running gun bunch and you're playing tighter boxes, there's going to be certain things that you're not going to be able to do. Or, let me give you a good example. Let's say I'm trying to run like a little spacing concept, right? And you play these people that just like to cram the box. I don't know if I got a formation in here that'll do it, but look for like a press. Alright, so that's not favorable for my tight end because he can get chipped by the edge rusher, and then getting into his route, he potentially could get chipped again by the slot corner. So you don't want to put yourself in a disadvantage on certain things when you see the alignment of the defense. So sometimes it's better off to just motion him and see what you get. So right here, I could actually run a drag on that. Now, I could run like my little drag slant and then have that speed out to carry. And the drag should just open all like that. So he's not getting chipped 2 or 3 times or trying to force chip block. Like if I just run it like this, see, he gets bumped, he gets carried. There's too much bumping going on. Like unnecessary bumping. I know a lot of people, they want to run their play based off of the ebook that they bought, but people that sell ebooks, they don't tell you stuff like this. Like that defensive end just knocked you off your route. You don't want your guys getting knocked off their route. Okay? So always kind of pay attention to how the defense aligns. That's going to tell you who to motion. You want to get clear out. You want to get space. You want to get separation. Whatever works for you. Like this right here, easy. Doesn't get bumped a lot. Slow it down. And he goes to the same spot where he would be, even though he's running the drag, that's still the same spot where he's supposed to get the ball in the spacing switch. Same exact spot. The only thing that's different is I changed the route so that he doesn't get chip blocked and bumped. When stuff like that happens, you can't throw them the ball if they're getting chipped. Or if you do manage to throw them the ball when they're chipping, you're going to overthrow because the quarterback's going to throw the ball where he's supposed to be. And it's not going to account the fact that he's blocking and he's got to get off. So it's just something that you guys hopefully I'll start doing stuff like that, paying attention to how defenses are aligning against you as opposed to you just trying to sit in one formation the whole game. Make adjustments, you know? Like, don't, like this one over here, just simple adjustment, clear out, speed out, opens, you know, pretty much simple stuff like that. I don't know why people waste money on ebooks. Like, I can tell you good route concepts to open shit up for you. Like, if something's bothering you, like, shoot me the defense. DM me, email me the defense. I'll give you my email. Email me the defense, or I'll give you my phone number or something. You know, show me a video of it, and then I'll give you an offense to counter. You know, if you're seeing something frequent, you know, reach out, get help. Don't spend money on ebooks. Because what happens if people spend money on ebooks, the community gets bland. Everybody runs the same exact shit because everybody bought the same fucking ebook. You know, so there's no, you know, uniqueness. Like, everybody just running the same copy paste bullshit. And it's not really a challenge, you know, to be honest. It's like you got all these influencers out there, bigger channels, and they're telling you, you know, because they got 100,000 subscribers, 40,000 subscribers, they're telling you how to play. And in this generation, that's, you know, what people, they navigate to. You know, they go to the big channels because they feel like that person has so many subscribers that's how you're supposed to play the game. You know, I don't have an outreach like them other people. I don't have a Legato PC or anything like that. So, I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm content with what I got. You know, if I get subscribers, I get subscribers. If not, you know, I'm gonna rock out with my peeps. You know, if y'all still tuned in, I'm gonna help. You know, you ain't gotta sit there and waste money on dumbass ebooks that, you know, this. And then the crazy thing is, it's the same fucking shit every fucking year. Like, the people that sell their ebooks, like, they don't change anything. They basically send you a rinsed, recycled playbook from the previous year. No cap. I cannot fucking tell you this. This is not a story. This is the truth. Like, I seen somebody, like, I had access to their channel, and he literally changed the title of his videos from year to year, like, dead ass. They changed the title of their videos year to year, and they resell this garbage, bro. I'm telling you, man, you gotta be careful. Snakes in the grass, they say. Snakes in the grass. I'm gotta get better at that crosser though. Let's stop. I guess that's why I try not to throw it to Tucker too much, man. I'm also, Brody, I know you're still tuned in. I'm gonna show you why. I use them sparing. Like, a lot of people don't pay attention to stats, but stats matter. You overuse somebody, man. Fatigue is like the number one thing in the game that I try to pay attention to. So, like, I'll go to my creation and try to remember what it was on. Like, I'd go to my auto subs first, and I would set them. You know, I'd set high subs for them to be replaced. That's number one. Number two, like I said, I use Tucker, but pay attention to stamina. See, he only got like 79 stamina. Like, that's not good. You can go by the stamina. You can tell who typically your best three are. You know, you want to be 90 plus, on your stamina. Those will be the guys that'll probably see the most of your offense. But 79 stamina not good, especially like if I use them as a kick return. That half that shit gone if he get tackled. So I might have to move him from kick return if I want to use him more in the offense. But other than that, I just run jet sweeps and end arounds with him. Same thing with Turner, bro. He's 79 stamina. Like, might have to probably swap him out or just kind of, move him around here or there. I guess that with that being the case, probably do start Carter. All right, Phil. I'm tired. I got to work 12 hours tomorrow. Not too bad because I ain't got to do too much at the end of the month. So it'll be a chill day at work for me for real. But I still got to be there like 12 hours. But I get the next 2 days off. So we could definitely play a lot of Madden in those 2 days. Probably break some stuff down. I'm not sure what time is it. I might do maybe one more stream tonight. I'm not sure. Just really depending on how I feel. I'm really just going to try to chill out, give me something to drink, take a shower, and might holler at y'all in a minute. Like I said, if y'all have questions, if there's anything that, y'all want to get better at, I know I throw picks. I mean, I play with a bad team, bad quarterback. It's not going to, change. I'm still going to be aggressive with my play style. But, I mean, I'm going to go lab stuff. I'm always going to try to improve, but end of the day, if y'all feel like there's something y'all are having problems with, get a session with me, man. We'll lab some stuff up and, try to find something that'll help you guys out. But other than that, I'm going to take me a breather and I'll come back and we'll probably play some MUT, okay?